What's up YouTube, Demi here with my first reactions to the new league announcement for 3.3 Path of Exile Incursion. I haven't watched anything yet, but we got 3 weeks, so let's go. I'm actually really hyped for this so far. Just the Grinding Gear Lames logo, I like that.
The Vaal Temple of Exile.
Okay.
Wealth, decadence, cruelty, death.
Back to the Vaal
Lost for
Temple.
over 1,000 years. But there is a way to find Exile. I will thrust you into the past.
I will thrust you. Alright, deal. Bick! What was that first skill? Monsters killed. Oh, we got like time-based kill streaks going on.
But beware.
Okay.
Changing the past will transform the temple's future.
Oh, that's weird.
Defeat the architects. Open new paths. Steer the temple's construction.
Stores of maps, bruh. Corrupting Tempest? Oh my god.
Once we locate the ruins of Exile, everything within is ours for the taking.
I'm trying to like figure out that's the new Rain of Arrows, okay. There's a lot of new skills happening. Vaal Dark Pact. Classic Earthquake.
Are you ready?
I mean, I
Let's
guess.
make
That looks cool, holy shit. Alright. There's another. Why is it like ending there? Is this the
Hi,
middle
I'm
of it?
Chris Wilson from
Chris!
Gear Games. In Incursion, Alva Valai will transport you into the past to find the lost Vaal treasure temple of Exile.
Okay.
By spilling more Vaal blood, your time in the past can be extended.
Ooh.
When
Clear
the
speed
incursion
meta.
ends, the items you earned will shower at your feet.
Nice. Okay. So you don't have to pick
Changes
anything
made
up
in
while
the
killing.
past
You kill
will
them up
affect the
afterwards.
temple ruins in the present day. Unlocking doors in the past will
That
allow you
ground
to
slime
access
AoE
those
though,
rooms
damn.
later.
It's
Killing
like
Vaal
huge.
architects will let you swap or upgrade rooms in the temple. You should remove rooms with disadvantages and upgrade rooms which can contain valuable rewards.
Okay.
You only get 11 chances to upgrade the temple before you visit it in the present, so make sure you do as much as you can to maximize your profits.
That Vaal Dark Pack looks so good. It's like massive. A CI build, holy shit. You never see those in trailers. Or hybrid, I guess.
Once you've looted the ruins of Exile, you may return to the past to
Unique
reset the course
Crusader
of history and try again.
There are no unique Crusader helmets currently, so that's a new league unique. Okay, alright, alright. I need to go back and look at the skills here again. I don't know what this is. Double strike with Vaal double strike, okay. I was gonna say, there's two little dudes with Fortify next to him. That's the double strike clones. This is Vaal Dark Pack. It's the Lightning Orb MTX with Bear Trap? Is that what that is? What is that? What is this skill? Right there. What is that skill? I don't recognize that.
Beware. Changing the... But beware.
I have no idea what that is.
Changing the past will transform the temple's future. For the taking.
Alright, well, I mean, this looks awesome, obviously. I don't see a Vaal Ground Slam, or Vaal Earthquake, whatever that is. New Rain of Arrows looks sick. Alright, whatever. We're gonna read about this. In the Incursion Challenge League, Explora Alva Valai is searching for the ancient Vaal treasure temple of Exile. They're making these leagues really hard to pronounce. You travel back in time to discover the location of the temple, changes history to maximize your reward. Sure. So you kind of, it sounds like you get to build it up with each room unlocking it what you want, upgrading the rooms that you want, and then you get to fight the boss at the end. After a dozen temple incursions, you'll narrow down the present-day location of the temple. You can explore the jungle, discover the temple, and claim its treasures. Yeah, and they're all like time-based. You like port in, fight for a while until you run out of time because you can't kill fast enough, and then it ports you out and all the loot drops. That sounds awesome. That sounds really cool. You don't have to loot while you're in there killing. It's basically, it's gonna feel a lot like Breach, I think, but you don't have to pick up loot in the meantime. You can just leave it on the ground, or you won't see it at all. You just focus on killing. Okay. So you kill the architects to guide your temple's construction. I wonder if it's gonna be like you construct it once, and then it just keeps that setup, or you run it a bunch of times and rebuild it each time. I'm really not sure. That face, though. Okay. Alright. You always have to look at, like, every time they show a character, you have to look at new stuff, see if there's anything new about it. This is Reeve, Vol Reeve, probably. Why do they have default attack on right click? What the fuck? GGG, please. Is this what they changed it to? Is this the new default? That would actually be really good if they changed it to that. I believe that's Wild Strike or Ellie Hit. What is that? I don't know. Balance your risk and reward. By traveling the past and influencing the Vault Architects to upgrade the rooms they are building, you can access even greater treasures. Many upgraded rooms come with rewards worthy of the significant danger they introduce into the temple. Oh my god. That's okay, holy shit. That's a single prefix item. That looks like it's T1 lightning damage, flat, but it also gives you lightning pen as a 1 property. Okay, what the fuck? Oh my god, that's so good! Alright, so this is another single property magic item with life max life hybrid prefix. God damn. The days of Calm's Heart might die soon. Holy crap. That's so, like, if you can get triple Ellie prefixes with triple pen, that's disgusting. And then life max life, there's probably going to be an ES, percent max ES. Like, that's so good. Story of the Vol of Varside Blade, level 35. So that's probably about, I don't know, 100 and something DPS, 150-ish. Phase attack speed, life gain on kill. 50% of phase damage from hits with this weapon is converted to a random element, and it always converts Ellie ailments, or always inflicts Ellie ailments. Interesting. It looks like a flint dagger. That's very cool. Fate of the Vault Gemstone Store, level 56. 108 plus 231. That's like 300 DPS-ish. 100% of Viz from damage from this weapon is converted to a random element. Always inflicts ailments, deals 50%. Oh wow, okay. That's interesting. So it's 100% conversion with any skill, and it, wow. That's really weird. They're definitely pushing the Ellie penetration, Ellie conversion meta still. What the fuck? It is from hits with this weapon though, so it doesn't work with everything, but that's insane for like Ellie Blade Flurry style things, or Reeve, or Spectral Throw. Okay. Mark of the Spirit Drinker Crusader Helmet. This is the unique Crusader helmet that we saw at the beginning. I was like, I looked it up on the wiki, and I was like, there's no unique Crusader helmets, that's weird. Now there is. Increased, or because it's got life, your energy shield starts at 0, cannot gain ES. Life, flat life regen if you have at least. Wait, what? So you can't gain ES, you have 0 ES. Can you still recharge? Oh, I see. They also have this line of text at the bottom. This item can be transformed on the altar. So this upgrades into this, most likely. Story into Fate, and then Mask into something else. Okay. That's cool. So there's upgrades you can make. These are really... This is disgusting. Like, I don't... These two things are gross for crafting. Vol skill gems and new trap gems. Okay. Content update 3.3 introduces 12 new skill gems because it encourages a Vol-themed expansion, adding 6 new Vol skills. Cool. In addition, there are 5 new trap skills and a new trap support gem, which has helped solidify the trapper as a build to be reckoned with. Alright. Purity of Fire. Vol and Purity of Fire. Cast an aura that reduces fire damage taken and provides ignite immunity to you and nearby allies, and makes hits against nearby enemies ignore their fire resistance. What? What? Okay, so for RF builds, you get reduced fire damage taken, and you get enemies have 0 fire res. Ignored, you can't go past 0, it basically just makes it so the resistances are 0, but holy shit. And that's at a level 1. Level 20 is probably going to have a lot less reduced fire damage taken, or a lot more, sorry. Period of Lightning is the same, you get immunity to shock and ignore Ellie resist. Jesus. Blight with Vol Blight. Okay. What's Vol Blight do? Powerful debuff to enemies around you, which deals chaos damage over time, then applies 2 additional layers in a larger AoE, growing greatly in size each time. Enemies are also substantially hindered for a shorter secondary duration, slowing their movement. Okay. So it gives you an increased chaos damage taken modifier for your regular Blight as well. That's kind of cool. Lightning Spire Trap. This is probably what I was looking at and being like, what the fuck is that? Throws a trap which, once triggered, will repeatedly strike multiple areas around it for a duration, dealing lightning damage. Modifiers to cast speed will affect how frequently it strikes. Has a higher chance to critically strike shocked enemies. That sounds really good. Actually, really good. Level 28 gem, so you get it in Act 3. Base duration is 3.5 seconds, and trap less. That's actually a long time, okay. 3 areas of strikes. Is it area? I would assume it strikes in area. Yeah, okay, it's an area. Okay, that's cool. Kind of like how cremation works, but lightning damage. Alright. Siphoning Trap. Throws a trap that applies debuff beams to a number of enemies for a duration. Beam chills enemies, deal cold damage over time. A beam is also applied to you, granting life and mana regen based on the number of debuff beams affecting enemies. So it's like, wow, okay, how do I like equate that? It's like Vortex Searing Bond combined together. Interesting. And Essence Drain. Modifiers of spell damage also apply the deals damage over time. Applies the beam to the closest 10 enemies at level 1. This is a level 10 gem as well. So you get flat life regen per second if any enemies are infected, and then an additional flat per second for each affected enemy. Okay. So the more things you suck, the more damage you get, and the more life you get. Sure. Blade Vortex. That's the same, looks like. Increased crit strike chance for each blade. I feel like that's new. And you can only have up to 10 blades now instead of 20. So you actually get the ramp up. You get that old ramp up feeling of getting more hits and more damage and more crits now for each stack you have. That's awesome. Evolve Blade Vortex creates an independently moving vortex of 10 ethereal blades which lasts for a duration. Vortex moves toward nearby enemies, repeatedly damaging enemies that it passes through. Okay. And it has a huge amount of base crit. That's really fast hit rate. I like these, dude. I like the fact that they're just adding vol skills to everything. That's awesome. Explosive Trap. Those are trap that creates a large explosion, dealing spell damage in an area. A number of smaller explosions occur after the area in quick succession. Okay, that might have been what I was looking at then. And this is the replacement for Fire Trap. This is like your quintessential throw an explosive bomb. Like that's been missing from this cave. And I mean this is cool. So it's fizz damage and then fizz converted to fire. So you need to get the rest of the conversion maybe? Okay. Flamethrower Trap. Throws a trap that releases a number of flames in different directions around it when triggered. The flames last for a duration, rotating around the trap and repeatedly dealing damage. Burning enemies are dealt more damage. So if you go crit and they're burning, you get to deal more damage. Or if you're using like Righteous Fire, for example. Cast speed affects the rotation speed of the flames. Has 4 flames, more damage against burning enemies. Sure. Seismic Trap. Throws a trap once it's triggered, repeatedly releases a number of waves for a duration. Each wave deals damage in a series of small bursts in a line, ending with a larger burst. Okay, modifiers to cast speed affect how freely it releases waves. This is level 28 as well. This one, yeah, 28. Interesting. Is this like how shockwave totems are supposed to feel, but as a trap? I don't know. Charge Traps. Supported skills between % chance to gain a power charge when your trap is triggered, gain a frenzy charge when your trap is triggered, gain multiplier per power charge when used by traps, and trap throwing speed per frenzy charge. Okay, so this is probably just going to be an auto include on most trap builds. It's going to be like the increased critical strike damage rule combined with frenzy power charge on crit and trap throwing speed. This is gross. It's level 31 support, so you get it in Act 4, I think, with like increased AoE and stuff. Sure. Revamped existing skills. In addition to the 12 new gems mentioned above, we've worked on 20 existing skills in order to unlock more gameplay options. We made changes to the effects, mechanics, function, and balance of these gems, bringing them up to the power and quality levels of modern PvE skills. Various systems like Ignite have been also improved. I've actually done a video explaining all the Ignite changes, I think, in the previous Demi Splains. So just check that one out. I'll try to leave a card if I remember. In addition to the 12 new gems described above, Content Update 3.3 also includes 28 new uniques, 20 new div cards, and many other changes. What is this? This is not a... This is a rare item with a Unholy Might on kill implicit? Does that mean we're getting new Vol implicits? That's actually really cool. Yeah, we are. Wait, what the fuck is that? Strings of Servitude heavy belt. % max life implicit on a heavy belt. And then implicit modifier magnitudes are tripled. Does that? It's probably already tripled, I would assume. So it's a 6% max life implicit normally, tripled to 18, or maybe it's 18 tripled to 44, 44. Is that right? I don't know. 54. Math is hard. Zerfi's Heart. Okay. Adds flat chaos damage, so that's attacks and spells. Items and gems have 50% increased requirements. Chill, chaos damage can ignite, chill, and shock. Gain Soul Eater for 10 seconds when you use a Vol skill. That's weird. Okay. Bleeding cannot be inflicted. What the fuck are these rings? Percent max life, flat life on rings? And immunity to bleed? I'm so confused. What? How are these Vol Orb things? I don't understand. Do they want us to Vol everything? Vol Orbs are gonna go up in price so hard. Okay, level 23 Purity of Fire on a Shaper Seed and LE damage with attack skills is an implicit. These are definitely new Vol corruptions. Hey, that's a fax div card. For those of you that don't understand. That character, that's his graphic. That's his alt art collection. That's what he looks like. 9 Shriekings. Shrieking Souls locked away. Hate Splits. Hate Splitter, his Vol axe, you know? Frozen Cells Asunder. The Knot of Corruption undone at last. He has a steel ring called Corruption Knot. God, that's so beautiful. Wow. Good job, dude. That's a good fucking gift card. I'm very happy with that. That's pretty. We get an Essence Source, and we get... I mean, Afak gets a monument to his existence. Hate Splitter and Corruption Knot. Those are like his main mirror items. That's so cool. Alright, what's next? Incursion Supporter Packs. Buy your Supporter Pack now. Launching 2 new sets of Supporter Packs alongside Content Update 3.3, the Conquest and Council Supporter Packs. Okay. 2 price points available, and they feature exclusive armor sets, blah, 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 blah. Sure. What do they look like? 30 and 60. Okay, so they're relatively cheap, which is nice. I didn't know. The $500 ones hurt to buy all the time. Cool. This looks sweet. Sweet portal. The weapon effect is just feathers. I don't know how I feel about that. High Council. Okay, so it's kind of like the last one, the Alpha Harpy and the Manticore one. So you can choose which path or just get both. Alright. Sure. I'm pretty hyped for this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But this looks fucking cool. I'll see you guys in the next video. That'll be Demi out.